For one of flesh and put life in my bones. And all I can say is, holy is He. Yeah, holy is He. He opened up my eyes.
Hey family, what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Prosperity, and if you are new here, I appreciate the time that you have taken to view this video. So if you find the content that I post interesting or relatable, please do subscribe and share the video with your friends. And if you are a returnee, I hope you are doing well and God is keeping you. Please do not forget to like this video, comment on your favorite parts, and if you found it helpful, please do share it with your friends. In today's video, I want to share with you guys some of the tips that helped me to obtain a company bursary even though I extended my engineering program in first year. I am sure a lot of you are already aware that companies do not really sponsor extended programs, and if you are being sponsored by a certain company and you happen to extend your degree for whatever situation, they are going to drop you. So the tips that I'll be giving you guys are not only applicable to university students who have already extended their programs, but also to students who have average marks and have been looking for a bursary for the longest of time, or you are facing financial exclusion. And also, if you are a high school student coming into university next year, these tips are going to help you in your application journey this year so you can have a good bursary next year. First and foremost, personally, this is something that has really shifted my perspective during my application journey and has helped me to obtain the bursary that I am using currently. So you need to know that you are a brand. I will say it again, you are a brand. What do I mean? The way you market yourself will determine if you are a product companies are willing to buy, and asset they are willing to keep in their company even after you are done with your degree. So how do you make yourself a good brand? Firstly, you need to be self-confident and self-aware. Companies require you to do a psychometric test during the application process, and if you can stand out in it and show that you have good social skills, you have positive traits in you, if you really know what you want in life, and even if you do not have all the experience in the world, but if you exhibit some confidence and willingness to learn, you are likely to move on to the second phase, which is likely the interview process. You need to know that your application, the paper that you send or the form that you fill online, is the very first thing they interact with before they meet you. And if it is not pleasing, you are not moving on to the second round. So you need to make sure that your CV does not have any grammatical errors and you have used the correct format. If you are unsure of your CV, you can go to career experts, people who are well equipped in this field, and they can help you to make a good CV and cover letter. And also, you need to ensure that you have attached each and every document they asked for. So make sure that you attach everything from your ID, your transcript, if you're in university, if you're in high school, make sure that your grade 11 report is attached and it has been stamped by the school authority. If it doesn't have a school authority stamp, go to the police station where they can have it certified for you. So make sure that your application is presentable, guys, because the very first thing they interact with is your application before they get to meet the amazing, wonderful person you are. And if your application isn't pleasing, they will miss the opportunity to miss the amazing, creative, intelligent individual that you are. Unless you are in a desperate situation where you are facing financial exclusion next year, please guys, do not just apply for any bursary. I've been in a situation where I just applied for a bursary, and during the interview process they asked me for the name of the company what it stands for in full, what they are all about, how will my skills help in the company. And I was blank. I didn't even know. I knew nothing, and I was just busy guessing. And from their facial expressions, I saw that I've lost it. I've lost the bursary. So if you are a medical student, apply for medical bursaries. Do not go to an engineering firm or engineering consulting firm and apply there. They won't answer you. Like, they won't even entertain your application, because they are not looking for medical doctors. They are looking for mechanical engineers, electricians, and all of these other engineering related degrees. So make sure that you read about the company that you want to apply into, and see how your skills fit in. Check if, okay, if I go into a water company as a mechanical engineer, what am I gonna be doing there? And if they say that, oh well, I'll be dealing with turbines and that, try to mention that you have an interest in that in your cover letter, and in your CV, your personal mission statement. Try blending in something related to water, that you are so much into sustainability, you love the environment, you want to change the world, all those kind of stuff. Those things are going to make you stand out. As we all advance in our careers, knowing the right people and networking is very much important. Knowing the right people can put you in positions that you never thought you would be in, places that you never thought in your wildest dreams you would go to. So, in the environment that you are in, try to find out if there are any students who are being funded by companies, students who are using the bursary that you want. Speak to them. Go and speak to them and ask for tips to help you obtain the bursary. Probably they know one or two things that can put you at an advantage and you obtain that bursary. Secondly, there are career expos that are being offered by universities and high schools. These are events where companies come to showcase their work. So make it an aim to go to all these events and try by all means. I know it can be scary, but try by all means to speak to the HR personnel. Ask them about the company. Ask them if there are any opportunities that are available for high school students or university students. You never know, by you doing an internship in a certain company, you might end up with a bursary. You might end up getting them to fund your studies. So get out of your shell, be confident, and speak to these people, and make sure to get their contact details. They will not give you their cell phone number, but they can leave you with their business card. Send them an email, attach your CV, attach your cover letter, and also your academic transcript. And if you're in high school, make sure you attach your grade 11 results. Send them an email, just a follow-up email of the conversation that you had with them. If you're trying to be known and to know people in the business world, it is very important that you have a LinkedIn profile. If you are a university student and you do not have a LinkedIn profile, sorrows,
prayers. I am stating facts.
You cannot be in university and you do not have a LinkedIn account. It is very important, because this is where a lot of companies share information about what they are currently doing, opportunities that are available, job offers. You won't necessarily find all of this information on Instagram, X, Facebook, or any other platform, or even in the news. At most times, I would say 90% of the time, businesses, companies, or HR personnel or HR workers, they usually post that information on their LinkedIn profile and ask if there are people who are looking for a job because they have an opening in this and that and that. So it's important that you have a LinkedIn profile and follow all the companies that are offering the bursaries that you want. Also, on LinkedIn, you can find emails for the HR personnel. You can find their contact details if you didn't get them in Career Expos, and you can just email them, with your CV, cover letter, and academic transcript, asking if they have any bursary opportunities, and if they do, and if their bursary program is currently running, you can ask them to please consider you and tell you what method do you have to use in order to apply for their bursary. I hope that really made sense. Last but not least, you need to join bursary portals. There are websites that combine all the bursary opportunities and put them there with links, with closing dates, all the information that you need in order to apply for the bursary. So some of the websites that I have used and have really helped me are Study Trust, Z8 Bursaries, Student Room, All Bursaries SA, Bursaries Portals, and Bursaries Africa. I will leave the links in the comment section so that you can have easier access to all of these sites. They have really helped me, and one thing I love about most of these portals is that they give you information also about the company. You do not have to go and research what the company does, what their mission and vision statements are. Everything is there for you. If you are an average or a low performing student, you can engage in extracurricular activities to make you stand out. Companies love it when a student has a balanced, healthy life and they are not merely absorbed with school and school and school. So try to do something in the community, volunteer in something so you can at least stand out in a room where there are students who have GPAs of 90% or more. Mention that you were once involved in sports in high school, that you had first place in a running competition or a swimming competition. That is very much important. Show them that you have good social skills, that you are outstanding. You may not be outstanding in academics, but you have something else going on in your life that makes you outstanding, that makes you great. And that's honestly, in my own opinion and personally, mentioning that I am into writing novels, I am into fashion design, has really sparked up some interest in those who interviewed me. And they asked me, in one of my interviews, the interview was no longer about me and my academics. It was about me and the novel that I was currently writing. And I really loved how they were so intrigued by what I was writing, and I am sure that is one of the reasons why I managed to obtain the bursary that I am using. I know when you do not have anything to your name, you do not have the best transcript, you have never won an award, I know it can be very tempting to lie. But do not lie in your application, guys. If you have never done anything cool in high school or in university, that's okay. Because if they catch you, you will be disqualified. And a lot of people who tend to stammer in interviews are people who have lied about what they have done in life, what they are doing. Be honest about your results, be honest about your situation, be honest about why you are not getting the best grades, and try to take accountability for that. Do not fabricate lies in order to make yourself outstanding, in order to make yourself stand out, in the room. Be honest in your application, speak the truth, and if that bursary is not for you, cool, awesome, keep applying. If you are a low performing or an average student, try applying to bursaries that require you to only pass all your courses, or they have a very low GPA requirement. That can increase your chances and you can stand out and obtain the bursary. If you have a GPA of 55 and you apply to a bursary that requires you to have 70, they will automatically reject you. No negotiation about that. So research more into the requirements that are needed if you are expected to have a certain GPA in order to apply, or they just need you to pass each and every course that you are doing. And taken from my previous point, just to add on to what I was saying, if you are a low performing student, you have a GPA of below 55%, and you've already extended your degree, your chances of getting a company bursary are very slim. So I would recommend you try applying for the government bursary, and as a top up you could apply to an NGO. There are so many non-profit organizations that are funding students. If you are not doing well academically and you are in need of a company bursary, it is very much important that you highlight this, that you mention your shortcomings and the factors that led to you performing so badly. You know, so many things happen in university. You can lose a loved one. A lot can happen in university that can lead you to either do badly, perform badly, or extend your degree. So in your cover letter, try mentioning that, not so they can pity you, but so they can understand why is it that you had great marks in high school and now in university your marks are very they're not so pleasing. So try mentioning that and take accountability and show willingness to work better to get good grades, and how getting this bursary can really support you in your academic journey. Do mention all of those factors. Honestly, they are going to really help you. Before I end this video, I just want to say this. I know how stressful and demotivating applying for bursaries can be, because so many companies are looking for the cream of the crop. They are looking for the best students, and they are not really looking for anyone who has a GPA below 65%. So I want to tell you that keep applying for that bursary. One day you are going to be fortunate enough and get it. You know, there's so many companies in South Africa that are willing to take on creative, amazing, wonderful individuals like yourself. Do not allow one company to make you feel some type of way and end up not applying to other companies. Keep applying. Make sure that after each rejection letter that you get from a certain company, be sure to send a follow-up email and ask why they rejected you. Find out why is it that every time you apply for bursaries you're not getting them. It is very much important to send follow-up emails. Find out why is it that they are not taking you. Was it because your application was incomplete, or you didn't do well in the interview? I will talk more about interviews in my next video, but just to end this video, I just want to say keep applying. There is a company out there that is willing to take someone like you, someone with your skills. Make sure that you invest in yourself. Try your level best to get better grades. If it means that you have to join some tutoring program or anything, do so. So this is the end of the video. I really hope the tips that I shared with you guys were useful and are gonna help you in your application journey. If you are new to this channel, please do subscribe, like the video, share it with others so they can receive the information that you have received. I didn't really go much into details in this video because I plan on doing more videos on bursary applications. Next time I see you guys, I will be talking about how to ace a bursary interview. I've been to so many bursary interviews. Some of them I did terrible, some of them I did great, and I'm gonna be sharing with you tips that are gonna help you to make sure that next year you also obtain a bursary. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed. God keep you. Shalom.